You know how some people start a vlog and look all cool and aesthetic and they sit down and have a sip of coffee and they go, "Hi guys, welcome back to a new vlog." It's not me. Can't do it. I can't do it, it's too frothy. I don't really know to see. Oh my god, can you imagine if you just pour it over my laptop? Hi guys, welcome back to a new vlog. Welcome if you are new. My name is Nicola, I'm an illustrator from Yorkshire and I design illustrations to spark emotion. So if you like travel art, feel good prints and pins and pastel colours, then you are in the right place. If you love a smidge of chaos, a lack of organisation to your vlogs, then you are also in the right place. Welcome, you are one of us. Yesterday was my business birthday, my first business birthday, which means Love Luna, the illustration company, has been around for 12 months. I used the date that we, my desk used to be there, and I had like an extension kind of desk, like a metal tray type, you probably know the ones I mean from IKEA, in the corner that my printer was on, and I used the day that we set everything up as like the day one. I'll put a picture in here, and it's strange to look back on. Like I did a reel, and I mean it's had 0 views. Thanks Instagram. I did a reel, and looking back at like how far I'd come, it was amazing. In just 12 months I can see the growth. I can see such growth and consistency. I mean, I'll get onto that I think in a bit, because I'm going to talk about the things that I've learned in my first 12 months. But the consistency, I can feel it starting to pay off now. I can feel my confidence growing, I can feel my style evolving, and hopefully these next 12 months will, like, I'll continue to grow and thrive and really sort of like honing my skills and build community. That's really what I want. This week, I'm filming this on Thursday, which I'm actually kind of behind on filming this week. It's been weird because I've been doing the collab / commission work, and that's been the main focus. I've really had nothing to show you guys. It's just been me kind of in the chair downstairs, to be honest, for the most part of it. And that's just really boring to film. Like, you don't want to see that content, do you? So we are back up in the studio. The collab work is, well, it's 50% done, and I think we're almost there finishing it. It's been really exciting, but obviously I've not been able to share it properly with you, which is strange. It's so strange not being able to share. I'm an oversharer by nature, and given the fact I've been chuntering here for 5.5 minutes, kind of says all you need to know, doesn't it? Okay, I'm hoping this angle actually works. One thing I really do need to sort, I've got another market coming up, so I've got my next market next week on the 21st. I'm trying to figure out whether that's next week or not. I'm completely, April has done something to me, guys. Done something to me. But I really need to start organising again. What's this? I'm guessing that's something to do with the drawers I'm just in front of, so here we are. It's starting to get, ooh, you're swinging around. I've got you on the chair, sorry. So when I first moved into this, when we switched everything up in January, was it January? Anyway, when we switched everything up at the end of last year, / January, you know, like when you move house and you put things, like in your kitchen, you put things in a cupboard and you're like, it's fine, I'll figure out my floor as we're using it. Yeah, that's been me with the new setup in the studio. And I've realised that I might actually need one of those pegboards, you know, that you see everybody's got one of the pegboards from IKEA. I don't want it on the wall, and that's why I didn't get one. But I've seen, is it Emily Harvey? And I think Prince by Miller, they've got theirs lent. They've got theirs like lent on their sort of desk, on their surface. So it could go up. Are you high enough? Wait. You see where my Disney print is? It could go there, really, and that would free up quite a bit of this top drawer where I've got like all my stickers. But the biggest thing at this point is this bottom drawer, because I've got my pink boxes now, which are the A6 boxes, so they fit all the pins in them. And I've nowhere to put them, so they're currently there, which is not ideal. It's not ideal at all. My bottom drawer is filled with one of the first lessons I learned last year as a small business. That sometimes you'll make a product and not only will it flop, it will belly flop into a pool and make that noise that's like painful. These are currently, hang on, to hide my head because it focuses on my head. These are currently my worst selling product. And they're really cute. They're really cool. They're 50 pages, I think, from memory. I don't think they're 100. But mine's lasted me forever. So, they are reduced. They're reduced like as far down as I can get them. They're £3.50 at the moment. They're A5. And I have... and this is my current view. So, as you can see, I have a lot left. Like... oh, sugar. Not even out. Yeah. They actually sold quite well at the Christmas market that I did last year. The bit of a disaster one that I had where some stuff got ruined. And what are these? Oh, I didn't like them when I made them. I'm just not a huge fan of that laminate. Don't know why that's in there. They can go in the like, seconds. These are the very first stickers that I made. Christmas stickers. That's why they're in there. So these are like the leftover Christmas bits that I've popped down here because obviously I don't need them. So yeah, I've got this entire drawer filled with notepads and some unidentified object that I'm guessing has to do with the drawers itself. This could be like a little studio tour. I hope the shadow's not annoying. That's just my A3 paper. This is where the sticker magic happens. Again, the flow, I'm getting used to it now, so you can see all my little stickers here. I really do love this so much. I desperately need to organise this really. And these are all, I mean look, Stephen the Squirrel, that was my husband's idea. He loves like the name, we were like, call him Stephen. So anybody that's into sort of kitchen gardening like me, or you've got an allotment, look at that face. Oh, the sun's coming back out. You get that sun, Stephen. Yeah, so is that all? Oh, and then we've got them. These are all on the website. And the biscuits. That's actually something else I need to do. Create a collection for the biscuit collection. And what do we have here? Oh, sticker packs. I really should have put more effort into this shop. This is for the dark side of this is for the dark side of me. So we'll just pop them back there still. And these are just like the Christmas bits. These are all in the clearance on my website. So it's all about, oh yeah, Christmas stuff. So it's all about getting organised really. Yeah. So my little sticker packs here, I've got 3 of them left, I might need to make some more. And this is the chaos of, it's not pure chaos I guess, but yeah, this is where all my packaging things are for all my stickers and things. My tissue paper, my backings. Oh, Cook and Natasha's card. Isn't that just the prettiest card? Honestly, like, I love it. So, that's a job that needs doing, but that's one of those jobs. I've just got no inclination to do it. I'll be honest. But yeah, let's go back up there, because now feels like a really good time to talking about those notepads. After talking about these notepads, now seems like a really good time to talk about the lessons that I have learned in my first year of being a small business. I always worry that it's just a bit boring when I'm sat here. You know, there's like no change of direction. Anyway, I'm gonna get cosy because I'm trying to sit on my leg. It's not gonna happen, is it? Right, so let's talk lessons. I have learned a few lessons this year. So the first lesson that finally, it was July that I ordered the notepads. The first lesson is get comfortable with products not selling like you think they might. And by that, what I mean by that is, like, it's never nice, because obviously we invest quite a bit of money into stuff like that, to getting things outsourced. But it kind of wounded when I released these, because I love these pads. Like, I use my notepad daily. I mean, you can, without showing you what's on it, you can see, like, I use them daily. I love them. They feel really nice. They're on uncoated paper. They're just really nice. I love them. But yeah, like, they sell at markets, and you can just never predict as well, because sometimes the things that are online won't sell the same as in person. So even though you've invested the money, like, learn to be okay with time. It will probably just take time, and you know just not to restock them. Like, I take them to markets and will hopefully sell them. Hopefully sell them that way, because the fact that these are £3.50, and generally I think A5 notepads go for about £8 on Etsy, I think. That seems to be the average. I've seen A6 ones go for about £7. And they're £3.50. So I'm hoping that in time the stock will go. But I could really do with that. That drawer. I wonder where I'm going to put the pads. So lesson 1, be okay with things not necessarily going to plan and selling the way you think they will sell. Which brings me on to lesson 2. It's kind of in the same vein. This pin launch last week has taught me, well, one, that something that you're scared of releasing can actually go really, really well. And 2, I spent so long being afraid of buying products in, because if you're buying the products in and they don't sell, especially for things like a pin, it's a lot of money to outlay for it to be a flop, or for it to take so long to sell. I mean, nobody minds, like, if they take months to kind of sell, but when you just don't think they're going to sell full stop, that's when it's scary. It can work. Like, people can love your products. Be brave. Don't be stupid. Don't be irresponsible. I'm not saying, like, go and splash out a load of money on things, because that's not feasible. It wasn't feasible for me. Like, I cannot just go throwing hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pounds into stock. I just can't. But sometimes that faith, if you feel like you know your audience and it could actually go well and the time could be right, buy the thing. The third thing I've learnt is that it's okay to go and, like, join a community. I am part now of Emily Harvey's community and Coco Natasha, and the support that comes from just being in those communities is invaluable. Like, both for very different reasons, but I love every Tuesday. I mean, I've been quite bad the last few Tuesdays of just things. I love every Tuesday being part of Coco Natasha's co-working calls. Like, we sit there on Zoom and we get our things done for an hour, or we have a chat, or we ask each other for advice, or it's such a cosy, fun, friendly, supportive place to be. And then Emily Harvey She puts out loads of educational content. She also has like Zoom calls every month. Some are just like chats and things, which I don't tend to make because sometimes they're later. And then she's got some that are like how to draw things or website support or just so many things. And the community that both of these women have formed are amazing. Like, I love it. And I feel like community is so important because it's isolating for a start when you're on your own, and it's just nice to know that there's people out there that do the same thing as you, that understand the same problems as you, and can give you advice on things that you're absolutely stuck with. And it's just made so much difference, again, to my confidence. Which brings me on to number 4. Do the thing. Do the thing, because I have wanted to start YouTube. I think I've mentioned it so many times, you're probably tired of hearing it, since 2019. That's when my husband bought me this camera. I took it to New York. We went to New York in March 2019, and I did a bit of like vlogging. That's literally just for us because that was fairly bad. I learned a lot about myself from watching that footage back. Since starting YouTube in February, my confidence has grown. I feel like I'm getting to know a lot of people that I feel like my kind of people. The comments that I get are amazing. Like, people are finding me on TikTok. It feels nice. So, you know, everything happens for a reason, but do the thing. Do the thing, because you never know what can happen. Like, my mind has been blown, and I love video content so much. I love doing YouTube so much. Yeah, do the thing, whatever the thing is. Unless it's swimming with sharks, then maybe don't do the thing. But do the thing that scares you, because oh my god, it could go so right for you. Okay, I'm like not gonna carry on rambling, but the final thing that I've learned is, oh, there's so many more things I could say, but the final thing that I've learned that I feel is the thing that's just not really put out there the most, I don't think, because I know you can get a lot of judgment for it. I know people have had thoughts and opinions on certain things, about somebody looking inconsistent in the business because the style changes and chops and stuff a bit. And I think as a creative, as an artist, an illustrator, a designer, we've got these creative minds, and it's so hard sometimes because you're not just one thing. No creator is one thing. Allow yourself to play. I've had a few styles. I've got 2 prints here, like at either side of you, so if my eyes keep going like that, that's why. But this Nantucket print, I hope you can see it because, yeah, you can, because obviously it's a frame and I'm directly in the sunlight. So that Nantucket print and New York in Spring are 2 of my favourite prints, and these are my newest prints. They're not to everybody's taste because they're very pastel, but it kind of feels like I'm getting there now with my style. I feel like I've found my home. I cannot not release collections without cute characters. I just can't do it. I just can't do it. Like at Christmas we had little gingerbread men and nutcrackers. I cannot not do it. I have to have something, even if it's only a few collections a year where I throw cute little characters in there. But as for creating stickers and things with them on, I guess we'll see. Maybe I'll set up like a little sister company or something like that to just focus on characters and stickers, or I don't know. But that's something for me to work out. Anyway, I hope I've not rambled too much, and I hope you're not bored, and I hope you've not switched off. I think this feels like a really good time to talk about what's coming next, because I'm excited. So I thought, while I do a quick stock check, ready for the market next week, because let's be organised, I would chat about what's to come and what the future holds. So, first things first, I want to say thank you again. I sound like a broken record, but I want to say thank you for the love on the pin, because that was the biggest, scariest investment I think I've ever made. And I've sold 8. Like 8 pins in 1 week. I cannot comprehend. And I love you guys so much. Like, everyone that's bought a pin, thank you. Like, thank you, thank you, thank you. Packing them just makes me smile so hard. I also need to get rid of this dead box that I broke last week. The organisation only goes so far, friends. So yeah, what's to come next? Well, currently, obviously I'm working on Barcelona. There's a couple of things I want to do this year. I kind of want to bring a tea towel out. I don't know, like tea towels and jigsaws just do something to me. Hopefully that could be an autumn thing. Wouldn't that be fun, like an autumn Christmassy type of jigsaw? Well, not an actual autumn Christmassy time of jigsaw, but to release it the autumn Christmassy, that would be nice, because that tends to be when I do most of my jigsaws. But the big thing, I don't know if I mentioned it, I may have cut that from filming because for like an early vlog it seemed a bit weird. Back in the end of January, and there's probably reasons for it, the end of January, early February, I had what is probably the scariest mental creative block I've ever had, to the point where I genuinely worried what that meant. Like, where did I go from here? So I got out my Old Faithful, where I do my initial like monthly things. You've seen it. You've seen it plenty of times. You saw it with like the frog and the duck. So this was January. Yeah. I know because I actually showed my friend who I've just worked with, I showed her the sketches at the time. And I had the first call at the 22nd of Feb with Kirsty. So this was early February, and you probably can't even see them all, to be quite honest, but I have 2 pages of sketches here. And these sketches, I've done some of the stickers. I've done some of them. And they've just gone on the website as fun, I'll be honest, I have not really pushed them. But I am going to release a collection for all you fellow book lovers out there. Books mean so much to me. They are such a huge, huge part of my life. I've written and released 5 books, and it's just, I've been a bookworm for as long as I can remember. A bookworm and somebody that loves to draw. And it feels right. Like so I did these, and I had kind of a mood board. I've got that on my iPad. Again, probably February time. Put that obviously on hold because I had Wonderland coming out, so that was a priority, the Wonderland collection. I wanted that to be spring collection. Did this work with Kirsty, it's also book related, and now it feels like a really good time to carry on and start working on this collection. I've just got this image of like the most gorgeous bookshop, cafe type thing. I could do an illustration of bookmarks. I've just got all these ideas and I really want to work on them now. I feel like this would be a really fun place to talk to you guys about books and things as well, for those of you that love reading. I am currently in deep with the ACOTAR, A Court of Thorn and Roses. I'm on the 2nd book, A Court of Mist and Fury. I might have to delete the Kindle app off of my iPad, I'll be honest. It's going to be a problem. It's definitely going to be a problem. But I'm enjoying it so much. And I can't wait to just do this collection because it feels so right, you know? It feels so right. So there are so many exciting things to come that I hope you will love. I've got big dreams for this year. I've got some really big dreams, and I've got the tools to do it. I've got the suppliers that I trust. And I've got you guys to hopefully talk me down if you think an idea is really crazy, or if you think something sounds good, because getting your feedback as well like makes all the difference. So feedback from you guys is invaluable. It's so invaluable. I've not got very far with this, have I? I've just realised I've been yammering for this entire vlog. Let's do some stock check.
Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire. We rise like tall buildings as the chemicals, they take us higher. The night's young and it's just begun as she puts her hand in mine.
What do you think? Do you think I should take more A3 prints this time? I fudged up last time because the prints that I took, the A3 prints, they were the ones hung up for the most part, and getting them down from the pins, it wasn't the best. So I feel like I should probably take more A3. Do you think? Honestly, this is what my mind's like, and this is with coffee. This is with coffee, guys. Imagine what it's like without. Well, so yeah, I think I'm relatively organised. Well, I am organised for the fair next week, the market. And then I don't think it's not that I don't think, I know I don't have any markets coming up. So May I've got an online market. June I'm going to apply for an online market with ACOTAR shop. And then we've got July and August. If realistically I'm wanting to create like a Bookish collection, part of me's like autumn, but depending on the colours, maybe July, August. Because the thing with autumn collections is they're very specific and niche, and I don't want to create something that is just for one time of year, you know. Christmas is fine, although I will do Christmas a bit differently this year as far as products go. I think I've probably rambled enough in this week's vlog. I really hope it wasn't boring. I hope it's just like sitting down and chatting with a friend, or just having me on in the background, like cosy. Yeah. Next, like I said, this week's just been weird and sort of, I don't want to say admin heavy because it's not admin, but when it's commission work, it's hard, you can't really film. But next week, I might start filming tomorrow, you know, and I might do like a little mini week in the life, not a full week. But yeah, like my vlogs go up Wednesday or Thursday. That's when you kind of expect them from me. Ideally it's Wednesday. But sometimes if things are happening, it's Thursday. And I decided when I started the channel, like, not to put this insane amount of pressure on myself, as long as I'm consistent and it's every week, and I don't really want to drift too far from Wednesday or Thursday, then that's fine. And you guys also know to expect it Wednesday or Thursday then. So thank you so much for watching. I will end it here because you oh my god, even the camera battery is saying, Nick, wind it up, we've had enough of you. So yeah, right, I will love you and leave you. Thank you so much for watching. Please feel free to leave a comment. Let's talk books. What are you reading at the moment? Let me know what you think about prints. Are you more of an A3 or an A4 kind of person? That's a real, I'm like actually stuck with that one. Yeah, like, subscribe if you're not already. It really does help, especially to somebody that's still really new on YouTube. Makes all of the difference, it really does. And it's free. So thank you for watching. I will see you next week when we're in the run up to the market and all of the things. So, mwah, I will see you then, guys. Bye.